Hello guys, so I am currently striking while the iron is hot and making a video sooner than I said rather than later than I said, and doing it whilst I feel like making a video. So it's for a few things. First, I would like to go through some of the challenges that you set yourself, and kind of go through them. I won't say names, and if you are uncomfortable with me ever kind of reading out your challenges and talking about them, then please put it in your comment. You know, don't hold back from telling me what you're up to or from sharing with everyone what you're up to. If you're worried about it appearing in the video, just let me know you don't want it there, and that's fine. And the other reason is I kind of wanted to vent a little bit myself and use you, if you don't mind, for the kind of second part of the video, which, if you want to turn off there and don't want to hear about it, is coronavirus related, and it is my own anxieties right now, because I could be going into hospital and so basically let's start with the goals and things. So one person said that when they last posted on video ages ago that I mentioned the goals on, that they wanted to take meals into work every day, and they've been working on that, and they will be starting DBT soon, but they're a bit scared of it. I would say I can totally relate to starting therapies and being scared of it, but throw yourself into it. It is scary, 100%, and it's meant to be. If you're not feeling anything, and if it's not challenging you, then it's not changing you, and nothing is happening, and it's pointless. Push it, try, and on the days that you least want to go in, those are the days that it's the most important to do it. So that's amazing. And working on taking meals into work. Okay, I guess think about what made it easier on the days that you managed it, and see if you can recreate that. And on the days that you didn't manage it so much, maybe try and take note, you know, going forward as you try to do that again, of what makes it harder. Are there any triggers? Are there any patterns? It's always useful to recognise them. And I'll choose just one other. And that is to say amazing to the person whose goal on the last video was to see their mental health team after 2 months of avoiding them. Something else I can relate to very well, and that's amazing. I think the longer that you leave it, the harder it is to do it, kind of like these videos here. So incredible. Please, please, please keep trying to go, because that's, yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. Definitely a win. Major progress. It's great to hit that. So that's good. Sorry, I thought I put that on mute, and apparently I did not, so let's do that now. As for me and my goals, so far they are up and down. My food over the last week has been pretty amazing up until the last couple of days, where it's not been as good. I'm not sure what that's related to. I think I drew attention to it, and my eating disorder was like, there was improvement. Let me evolve and adapt so that we can stop that right there. But today has actually been okay. But I've got to say that this virus stuff is not helping. Anyway, so on to the bit that's related to me and just venting and wanting to talk it through, and see what you guys, see what you think. You know, you may have gone to hospital, or I don't know. Anyway, basically I have 2 blood tests a week, and quite often, because of my eating disorder, I have to go into general hospital and get an IV and get my bloods corrected, or have a heart attack. So, you know, clearly I go with the IV option. And I was really happy that over the last couple of weeks I didn't actually need an admission because of this. And I got a call today saying that my levels were low, and they really do not want me to go into hospital because I'm apparently at risk, which I think is them being very safe, which is good. But I've got to say I'm at more risk from my blood results, but it's really important to try and stop this thing from spreading. And whilst my main anxiety was, when it comes to this stuff, more about just not spreading it and making sure that my neighbour who's elderly doesn't get it, and making sure that my house and my home is free from it, and making sure my car is free from it, and things like that. My focus has been on hygiene, not on stocking up, not on any of that stuff. Just making sure that I'm at a low chance of getting it and making sure that I'm not going to be passing it on to anyone. However, now being told I shouldn't be going into shops in case I catch it, and being told I shouldn't go into the hospital as much as possible in case I catch it, has kind of put more of a limit on me, and it's like, oh, I'm one of the people at risk? Why? But yeah, that's not the scary thing. The scary thing is my blood test is tomorrow. My bad one was yesterday, and if it's going downhill, it goes downhill quick. And that could mean hospital admission tomorrow, and I don't know what hospitals are like at the moment. I'm very scared because I don't know if I would be able to get in, go on an IV for the day and leave in the evening. Bye bye, done, thank you very much, I'm gonna go and survive my life now, thank you, and wash my hands on the way out. But now I don't know if they're crazily busy. They must be majorly understaffed, and in general they're understaffed, and in general, until I get onto the cardiac ward, which is, I usually kind of go through a process being passed around amongst wards while my levels are coming up, and then move to the cardiac ward until they stabilise. Until then, I don't know how long I'll be being passed around. I don't know if they'll be able to get blood test results quickly or not. They must be frantic right now. I don't know if I should be arranging for someone to come in and look after my pets. Just I don't know what to expect at all. I don't know how I'll handle the atmosphere. I really struggle being in hospital anyway, as you know, and I struggle with needles and being on the bloody drip. So having that at the same time is adding to the weight on the NHS's shoulders, and being amongst that and unable to leave, and at risk of a heart attack if I do leave, or if I miss treatment or anything. Yeah, it's a selfish thought, but I'm scared. And then, when I do come home, am I going to walk a virus straight into my block of flats where, as I said, I don't have many neighbours. I've only got 2 other flats in this building, and one of them is of an elderly lady who I know hasn't changed any of her habits, and I've been wiping down the banister, which is stupid, because she's putting her trust in God and her belief that God will look after her. And whilst I respect any religion and any sort of source of comfort, I personally don't find that comforting. So knowing that she's putting her faith into that without also making changes worries me deeply about her. I don't want to be the one to walk home an illness that could potentially do that. So yeah, have you been to hospital recently? What's it like? Do you work in a hospital? Do you have a friend in a hospital? Do you know someone who goes there? What kind of treatment do they get? What's it like there right now? Yeah. And obviously you don't know where I live, but the hospital that I would be going to definitely has got cases in there, because it was, I don't want to give away where I live, but it was one of, yeah, yeah. So what the heck is going to happen tomorrow? Yeah. If I do go in there, I will definitely keep you updated, I think, and let you know what hospital is like at the moment, because I feel like that might be quite valuable information. Of course, every hospital everywhere is different, and it depends on what treatment you're getting, but I can at least share my experience. Yeah. Bad timing. Yeah. Take care. Stay clean. If you're self-isolating, then just, keep going and try not to get into the rabbit hole of it. I'm a bit scared that when people do, when it is safe for them to come out of self-isolation, for whatever reason they're doing it, I'm worried that some people are really going to struggle to actually come out of it. So try not to get too much into that ditch. Keep contact with the outside world a lot. Open up the windows, get the air, do as much as you can to get sun, Right. I will talk to you soon.